American Idol fans believe that one of this season's performers lacks the X factor and want her gone from the competition. At this point in the game, these singers should be the best of the best, so who is failing? Keep reading for more details. As with all reality singing competitions, viewers have their favorites and those they think should go all the way. Unfortunately, some make it far, but it is believed that they should not have succeeded. Such is the case with this season of American Idol. There is so much talent, but not everyone agrees with who has made it close to the end. They feel that they do not have what it takes to be on such a show or to go the distance. More so, the judges have been criticized for serving no purpose late in the game. Mainly because it all falls on America at this point. One singer is being questioned as to why she is still there. Brianna Nix has defied the odds and made it to the top 5. She has garnered rave reviews from her social media followers, who genuinely appreciate her vocals, just love her, and Jamal, they're so talented. This is the winner. Her vocal, her power, her emotions and her love for her mom, incredible. Unfortunately, some Idol fans do not understand how Brianna made it as far as she did. They shared this sentiment: "I always thought she has one of the biggest voice, but every single time she performs I keep waiting for the connection and for her to transcend the lyrics, and so far it's just all belting but no substance, no story, no soul." For Disney Night on American Idol, Brianna sang Reflection from Mulan, and allegedly, it just did not hit right. Now, the fans that are critiquing her admit that this could be the unpopular opinion, but it was also noted that she is lacking the it and X factor. Despite her immense popularity, can Brianna Nix fight the American Idol haters to make it to the end? All of the contestants want to take it to the finale and be crowned the winner, but could her lack of the it factor be a hindrance? Keep in mind, the song she sang on Disney Night was recorded by Christina Aguilera, who is a powerhouse. So, if viewers are comparing the two, that is completely unfair. Unfortunately, some just do not care for Brianna. Sure, she has a great voice, but she didn't do a good job with Reflection. There are people in this world who have amazing voices, but they just don't have the it factor. I don't think Brianna has the it factor. Yes, she's definitely lacking the X factor. Agree 100%. She offers nothing unique. She is a great generic vocalist. Carrie Underwood in her season was almost identical to Brianna. Great voice, no emotion. I couldn't believe she won. Some feel that she is still around only because of her emotional story. Yet, the fact that Brianna was compared to Carrie Underwood is a huge compliment. So, even if she may lack some things, she definitely is there for a good reason. Introduction. Since its debut in 2002, American Idol has been a cultural phenomenon, launching the careers of stars like Kelly Clarkson, Carrie Underwood, and Jennifer Hudson. The show's fame rests not only on its talent showcase but also on the complex interplay between contestants' performances, judges' critiques, and the fervent opinions of millions of viewers. Over the years, fans have passionately supported some contestants while sharply criticizing others. Recently, a particular singer, let's call her Emma Blake, has become the subject of intense debate within the American Idol community. While she has garnered a significant following, a substantial segment of the fanbase believes she lacks the crucial X factor that separates superstar contenders from the rest and has publicly expressed a desire for her to be eliminated. This article delves into the reasons behind these opinions, exploring Emma Blake's journey on the show, the qualities that fans feel are missing, and the broader implications of audience sentiment in competitive reality TV. The rise of Emma Blake, from underdog to controversial contender. Emma Blake entered the American Idol competition with a compelling backstory. A small-town singer-songwriter from rural Ohio, her earnest performances and heartfelt storytelling initially earned her praise and a dedicated fanbase. Her vocal talent was undeniable. She had a soulful voice, good stage presence, and a relatable persona. However, as the competition progressed, cracks began to appear in her appeal. Critics and some fans argued that while Emma possessed technical skill, she lacked the charisma, originality, and magnetic presence that define true X Factor winners. Her performances, often polished and safe, failed to evoke the emotional connection that many believe is essential for lasting success. Defining the X Factor in American Idol context. The X Factor, is a term popularized by Simon Cowell, one of the original judges on the show, to describe an elusive quality that makes a performer stand out beyond just technical ability or vocal prowess. It encompasses charisma, authenticity, star power, and the ability to captivate an audience instantly. In the American Idol ecosystem, having the X Factor often correlates with winning the competition and achieving enduring fame. Contestants like Kelly Clarkson and Adam Lambert didn't just sing well, they possessed an undeniable magnetism that resonated with viewers. For Emma Blake, many fans argue that she lacks this intangible quality. Despite her vocal talents, she doesn't consistently command the stage or evoke the same visceral reactions as some of her competitors. This perception has fueled the belief that she isn't destined for broader success and that her presence on the show is more of a safe choice than an inspiring one. Fan perspectives, supporters versus critics. Within the American Idol fan community, opinions about Emma Blake are polarized. Supporters appreciate her authenticity, vocal control, and relatable personality. They see her as a genuine artist who stays true to herself, valuing her artistry over flashy performances. Conversely, critics argue that Emma's performances are predictable, lacking innovation, and that her stage presence is underwhelming. They claim her singing often feels rehearsed or sanitized, stripping away the raw emotion necessary to truly connect. A common refrain among critics on social media and fan forums is, "She lacks the X factor." They feel that her performances don't generate the same excitement or emotional impact as other contestants, and therefore, she doesn't belong in the final stages of the competition. This sentiment has culminated in calls for her elimination. Multiple fan polls and online petitions have surfaced, urging producers and voters to support contestants who display that elusive star quality. The role of audience sentiment in American Idol. American Idol is a show that thrives on viewer votes, making audience sentiment a critical factor. Contestants who connect emotionally and possess strong stage presence often garner higher votes, regardless of technical perfection. In Emma Blake's case, some fans argue that her lack of charisma limits her appeal. Despite consistent vocal performances, she hasn't managed to inspire the same level of passionate voting as more flamboyant or emotionally charged contestants. This dynamic raises questions about whether technical skill alone is sufficient for victory or if the X factor is an essential ingredient. Behind the scenes, producers' perspective and strategic considerations. While fan opinions are influential, producers often aim to balance artistic integrity with entertainment value. They consider how contestants resonate with broader audiences, their marketability, and the show's overall entertainment quotient. In Emma's case, some insiders suggest that producers recognize her talent but are also aware of the criticism regarding her stage presence. There's speculation that her journey might be intentionally extended to develop her charisma or to create compelling storylines, though such claims remain speculation. Furthermore, the show's editing choices and performances are designed to evoke reactions, both positive and negative, which in turn influence public opinion. The power of social media and fan movements. Social media has amplified fan voices, allowing them to organize and vocalize their preferences more effectively than ever before. Hashtags like SaveEmma or TeamEmma have trended during voting periods, reflecting a dedicated base. However, the same platforms also serve as battlegrounds where critics voice their dissatisfaction, often comparing Emma unfavorably to other contestants who exude more star power. The tension between these factions illustrates the complex ecosystem of modern reality TV, where audience engagement can sway outcomes and influence the narrative surrounding contestants. The broader implications of lacking the X factor. Emma Blake's case exemplifies a recurring theme in talent competitions, the challenge of balancing technical skill with star quality. While many talented singers have been eliminated early due to a perceived lack of charisma, others with less technical ability but more X factor have won or gained fame. This raises important questions. Is the X factor innate or can it be cultivated? Should talent shows prioritize raw ability or the potential to become a star? How do audience perceptions influence a contestant's trajectory? Emma's journey underscores that in the entertainment industry, technical mastery may not be enough. The ability to inspire, entertain, and connect emotionally often determines ultimate success. Conclusion: the future for Emma Blake and American Idol fans. As American Idol progresses toward its finale, the debate over Emma Blake's place in the competition remains lively. While some fans believe she has already proven her vocal talent and should be given a chance to grow, others feel her shortcomings in charisma and star power make her unsuitable for the next round. Ultimately, the show's outcome will reflect a complex interplay of judges' critiques, audience votes, and the ever-elusive X Factor. Emma Blake's experience highlights the importance of not only singing well but also possessing that intangible quality that turns a good singer into a true star. For fans, this debate underscores their passion and the subjective nature of talent. Whether Emma continues or departs, her journey exemplifies the realities of striving for fame in a highly competitive and unpredictable industry. In the end, the question remains, is the X Factor something you are born with, or is it something that can be cultivated? And for Emma Blake, will she find her star power before the show's final curtain falls?